One aspect of Windows 8 you're really going to like once you get used to it is opening and closing applications. Now we can do a lot of neat things, and this is again going to kind of dovetail and kind of cross paths with some of the shortcut stuff we're going to do later. But Windows 8 is so dynamic, these are going to kind of overlay anyway. So let's first of all talk about when I open an app in Metro. For example, if I open the weather, I just click on the tile, right, and the weather app opens. It's a Metro app, so it goes full screen, and there it is. Now when I get ready to close that, I can either come up here with the hand, right, and pull it down and let it go, and it goes away, or I can click it, let it open, and then, just like we've always been able to do, just Alt F4, and that will close it. Takes me right back to the desktop. Okay, so closing apps, no big deal. If I'm out on the desktop and I open an application, right, let's say that I right click and open a new instance of a text document, right, it's all the same. I can Alt F4, I can just hit the X and it goes away, right, and let me clean that up. So that's all the same. The command key, I'm sorry, not the command key, the Windows logo key. I'm stuck in the Mac world now. The Windows logo key takes me right back to the start screen again. And now let's think about some other ways to open applications. Notice right here is the Microsoft Word. When I installed it, it put a Word icon in the Metro, and if I click this, it takes me out to the desktop and it opens Word. Well, there's something else I could do there. Again, I'll hit the Windows key to take me back to the start screen. There's a really neat function here. If I just start typing the name of the app, I'm just going to spell Word. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to start typing W-O-R-D. Notice it found Microsoft Word. I just hit enter. It takes me out there and opens it. Okay, so I'm going to Alt F4 that, hit the Windows key. I'm right back on start. Notice Excel, E-X-C-E-L, enter. Boom, there's Excel. All right, really cool way of opening apps and getting to them really quickly. Now, what if I wanted to put a shortcut here in Open Word, or to put Word out here on the taskbar? Again, you'll see this later, but it's good to see these things over and over. First of all, what I can do is right-click on this icon, come down here and say Pin to Taskbar. Okay, so I'll do that. Now, when I go out to the desktop and look at the taskbar, you'll notice there's Word. Open it up, piece of cake, right? Well, let's go another route with that. Okay, I want a shortcut right here on the desktop. How do I do that? Well, you know, can I come down here? No. Can I right click this? You know, no, that's not going to work. Can I do that? No, that's not going to work. What can I do? Well, let's go out to the start menu, and notice you see something really neat here. Right click on the application, and you'll notice it says Open File Application. It will take you, in this instance, to the actual shortcuts that Metro's using. Okay, so just right click on that shortcut, drag it to the desktop, say copy here, and just like that, you can double click that shortcut now and open Word. All right, now let's do something else that's a little more challenging. I want a desktop shortcut to the calculator. All right, but calculator is not out here anywhere. All right, well, let's do something. Let's just type from the start screen, C-A-L-C. Guess what? There's calculator. Right click on it, open the file location. There's the calculator shortcut, right? Right click it, drag it to the desktop, copy it here, or I could right click here and say pin to taskbar. Okay, or notice I could right click here and pin it to the start menu. Now notice what I've just done. I've put the calculator here on the desktop. I've come down here, I've put it on the taskbar, and if I go back to the menu, I'll hit the Windows logo key there. If I go all the way to the right, notice I just pinned calculator onto the Metro start screen. Alright, and if I come over here, I can grab this thing now and drag it over here to wherever I would like to put it, and I'll just put it right there. So a lot of great ways to get to shortcuts, a lot of ways to set up shortcuts. Once you get comfortable with Windows 8, you're going to like all the customization you can do, and you're really going to like being able to just start to type something. I want to open Kindle, K-I-N-D, press enter, there's Kindle. It gets really efficient when you can leave your hands on the keyboard, especially when you're working in Word and Excel and so forth. Because I need to get back out to the start menu, all I have to do is press that Windows key, and I'm right back out there. If I type Word, right, get it going, and now I need to open Excel, hit the Windows key, E-X-C-E-L, boom, there it is. I've opened Excel. I want PowerPoint, hit the Windows key. Power, there's PowerPoint. Notice I've got all these open now. If I come down here and look at the taskbar, they're all open. A lot of ways to go about making magic happen in Windows 8. Just jump in there and start playing.